Hey, how doing? Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree weapon location guide. Today we are going to be going for this Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. So from the beginning, which is where you'll start right here, and you're going to work your way down this road here, and just follow this path, and then cross the bridge. Alright, and once you cross the bridge, follow this path right here. This is going to be all in the first map. Once you get to this side of Grace, make sure you hang right or on the map to the left, but when you're walking, it's going to be on your right. And follow that little narrow path, and you're going to end up right here. So just to show off the path, this is the very first side of Grace that you encounter in the DLC. So from here, just pretty much go straight from the path I'm showing you right here. Alright, so like don't go towards the right side, because that's where the flaming basket boss, mini boss, I don't know whatever that is, and I've yet to figure out how to beat that thing. So right now it's gonna whoop your ass unless you got some mad skills, but man, that thing does not take damage. So from here, be careful with the bridge because there is catapults or ballistas. I don't know what they're using. So from here, just go towards the right side until you see a little path here you can jump off, and then from here you can just follow this path. Like there's no way you can get lost. Okay, just unless you go explore or whatever, then you know, don't hate on me. I'm telling you, follow this path if you want to get this katana. Once you see these worms here, you're pretty close. I'll branch off to the side right here on the right side. You're gonna hear this NPC talking. Just ignore him and keep going forward. And if it's your first time through here, around here is where the invasion happens. And you'll know because the game will force you off the mount. And after that, just push on over here, and there we go. Here's the entrance to the Dragon's Pit. So it's a pretty straightforward path. Yeah, I don't think anyone should have trouble with the invader. I don't think he has anything special. At least I killed him pretty easy. Anyways, here's a side of Grace, and this is gonna be one of those dungeons that you can't warp out. Well, like all the main, well, not main dungeon, all the dungeons in the base game you can't warp out anyways. So this is the same deal. You can't warp out until you either die or you beat the boss. So yeah, the enemies in here are a little bit tough, but you can just run by everybody. These are the skeleton dragons. So yeah, do be careful if you do decide to take them on. They do hit pretty freaking hard though. Look at that. It's like what, 3 shot? If it's like a charge attack, 2 shots. And once you get to this part right here, just jump off. Alright, you won't die. This reminds me of like going into the abyss in Dark Souls 1. But yeah, you just land gracefully over here on the ash or whatever this is. And once you get to this point right here, if it's your first time through, there's going to be a fog gate. And then once you go through, there's a boss here. If you do die, there's a stake of Marika right outside. If you beat him, you can either choose to go back to the entrance, or there's a door here that you can just push open. And I highly recommend you do this instead, because this will unlock another path in the DLC. And once you get to this side of Grace, you can use this to warp out. Alright, so highly recommend you do this instead of using a portal to warp out. But yeah, let's go over its movesets. So one-handed, regular light attack, it hits 4 times, so 4-hit combo. Heavy attack, it's only a 2-hit. Here's gonna be the roll forward light attack, roll forward heavy attack, dodge back light attack, dodge back heavy attack, jumping light, and jumping heavy. This is the one-handed version. Here's gonna be the two-handed version. The light attack still has a 4-hit combo string, and then the heavy attack has a 2-hit combo string, and you can also charge the heavy attack. So you just hold the heavy attack button and you can do this. And here's the rolling lights, rolling heavy, dodge back light, dodge back heavy, jumping light, and then jumping heavy attack. So that covers the basics. Here, let's do the weapon art. So the weapon art, one-handed version, you can just tap it and this is what happens. It pretty much, you just do the enhanced slash attack. But if you hold the weapon art, you can actually send out a shockwave. So this is pretty badass. That's a bad example. Let me just pop a cerulean here. Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's get it. There we go. So yeah, that's what happens when you do the charge version. So yeah, you can send out a Getsuga Tensho. And here's a quick look at the stat requirement for the weapon, and as well as the lore for the weapon. And yeah, that's about wrap it up for this video. And I want to give a quick shout out to my buddy Ryan for letting me know how to get here early on in the game. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this helped, and I hope to catch y'all in the future. Homes out.